Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Chris and I am the owner of ANC Candles and Car Air Freshener. Today I will be starting a new video series about the new car air freshener that I have created, and it is called Redolence. For some of you who are just joining my channel, you might not know about Redolence car air freshener. For those of you who have seen my videos and are part of my Facebook group, you already know about Redolence car air freshener. It is a new air freshener that I created that it is made out of wood, and it is all natural, and the fragrance oil at the Lux fragrance oil, they are highly, they are premium fragrance oil, because it took me time to really sort out this fragrance oil and did some mixtures, and I am proud of it because it is something that I really am passionate about, not just because I have been in the fragrance space for a long time, because I used to make candles, but it's because of the audience that I'm trying to target. A lot of people have fragrance in their cars. They make their DIY fragrance freshener in their cars. They make their own, or they buy from the stores, the hanging one, like we've all seen the little tree, and we've all seen other homemade kind of product that people have made. But the reason why I'm so passionate about this is because mine is totally different. It brings a new look to your car. It complements your car. It gives it a new aesthetic to your car. So that's why I'm excited about it, and I'm passionate about it. The reason why I'm doing this video series is to let people see the process of which I started and where I'm going with this my product. Redolence is a deluxe freshener. It is a deluxe car freshener for people who don't like hanging the car freshener on their rear view mirror. A lot of people came to me when I first launched my my car freshener, which is the one you hang on your rear view mirror, something like this. So I have this, and I sell this on my website, and I sell this on Amazon as well. So this is the one that you're used to, that people will hang on their car rear view mirror, okay, just like that, and they can be able to smell the beautiful fragrance that is coming from it. Okay, so a lot of people told me that they love this, but the kind of car they drive, some of them are really, those people who are car enthusiasts and those people who just love their cars, they don't see hanging anything, in front of them as being luxury, or they don't see it as being a deluxe experience. So they asked me if I have anything that can complement their car, the kind of car they drive, or if I have anything that they can use, to just put in their vent or on their dashboard that that will make their car look more appealing, or more, I don't know the word to use, but more comfortable for people to see, sit in their car, smell a nice fragrance freshener in their car, in this beautiful car, or in this nice car. And other people who probably don't, see their car as, or they don't take cars into their head, like, okay, this is my car, I want this kind of fragrance in my car, I want this kind of freshener in my car, or that kind of freshener in my car. They just say, you know what, I really don't care, I just want something that will make my car smell nice. And so I put these two together. I'm like, okay, if people want something that will make their car look nice, or something that will complement the interior of their car, that will make it look more of a luxury car, I should create something in that nature. And if people don't really care, if their car is, the high-end cars or the low-end cars, whatever it is, they just want their car to smell good. I said, okay, I can make something, a deluxe freshener for them, which means with my car freshener, you are kind of killing two, don't want to say killing two birds with one stone, but, catching two birds with one stone, by saying that you have that beautiful fragrance freshener and a deluxe fragrance oil. So they complement each other. So whether you want your car to smell really good or you want it to complement your car, this is the kind of product I am creating. So what is redolence, you might want to ask, because some people, it might be the first time they're hearing the word redolence. So redolence is a term used to describe a particular smell that is pleasant and soothing and even inviting. So, you're walking down the street, in the early spring, and you just, walk past a beautiful garden, a rose garden, and the smell of rose, the ambience, the soothing smell, or the aroma that comes out from that garden is kind of redolence. That's the smell that you get. And it's kind of portrayed more towards the positive part, side of the definition. So redolence portray a positive smell, a positive aroma for you. So that's what my fragrance freshener is all about. And the name redolence is something that I use to kind of, redolence in itself, you can find the definition in the dictionary. So that's all about it. But why the name? Why the name redolence? So my company is ANC Candles, and I make candles and car air freshener, but at the same time I'm using redolence as a model. Like when you have a car, for example, let me use Mercedes-Benz as an example. Mercedes-Benz is the name of the company, right? But then you have E-Class, you have S-Class, you have C-Class. So with ANC Candles, you have, redolence. Okay, it's kind of like a model of ANC Candles. It's a model of my car air freshener. So what am I going to be talking about in my new series? So these are the things I'll be talking about in my new series. So if you haven't subscribed, you should subscribe to this channel. If you are a candle maker, if you are a car air freshener maker, if you are a soap maker, some of these points or things I will say will help you in this series. I will be talking about how it all started, or how I started with redolence. I'll be talking about how I came up with the design. I designed this product myself. I'm not showing you guys this for now, but I will show you guys in my later video when I start the part 1 of this video. So I'll show you guys how I designed it, how things were done together, how I use PowerPoint to design this. I am not a genius in graphic design. I don't know much about Photoshop. I don't know much about Illustrator, but I do know a little bit about Inkscape. I know a little bit about GIMP, but I taught myself how to use PowerPoint during the pandemic. So during the pandemic, I learned PowerPoint, and it was more easier for me to use PowerPoint to create my design for my product. So I was able to do that. Okay, and I will show you guys how the design looked on PowerPoint. And I will show you guys how I contacted my manufacturer, or several manufacturers, until I found the one that was right for me. A lot of people go out there, and the first manufacturer that replies them, that's the one they go with. You don't want to do that. You want to try to vet these people. You want to try to make sure they are validated. You want to make sure they are verified by Alibaba. You want to make sure they have exactly what you have, the vision that you have for your product. You want to be able to sell your product to them, or explain your product to them as if it's their product. So when they see the way you see your products, your design, you've already won, because now they're going to take that vision that you've given them and they will run with that, and they'll produce your product based on how you see it, because they're seeing it that way as you see it. Okay, and I'll be talking about what materials redolence is made of. I've given that away already. I've said it's made out of wood, so it's a very all natural wood, and I'll tell you exactly what kind of wood that I use for that. And I'll be talking about how branding comes about, how I started branding my redolence, how I started branding my ANC candles, how I started branding the packaging and putting the logos on my boxes. I'll be showing you guys all this, and I will also talk about Fiverr, how I contacted a Fiverr person to create the image and the product packaging, how they helped me to create that, and I sent that to my manufacturer. I will be sharing that with you guys, and I'll also show you my website that I've been creating. Again, my website is not outsourced. I created my website myself because there are tons of videos on YouTube that you can learn to create your website. Whether you want to use Shopify or you want to use WooCommerce or Wix, whatever you want to use, there are tons of videos out there that will show you how to do that, and I'll walk you through my my website. And also I'll show you guys the samples that I got, from my manufacturers, the product sample, the shipping box sample. Yes, I made shipping for my redolence, where I can use my own box. Instead of using USPS box or UPS box, I'm using my own box with my logo on it, with my name on it, and I'm sending that to my customers. So that is, a way to brand your name, to brand your product, to brand your company, to brand yourself. I'm saying all these things because you're branding your name if you are the name of your business. Branding your business, if your business has a name, you want to use the name of your business on your packaging when you ship to your customers, so that everyone that comes across your box, the shipping box, will see your name, will see your website, and then you are getting your product exposed to to not just one person, but to everybody that handles your package. Okay. So also I'll be talking about the testing of my products. My manufacturer already sent me two samples of my products, two samples of them, and I've been testing them. I've been really doing rigorous testing. I've been doing testing beyond even what I used for my candle testing. Candle testing requires a lot to do. Okay, you have to test the wick, you have to test the jar, you have to test the fragrance, you have to test the coloring if you're using coloring, you have to make sure everything is in alignment. That's how rigorous candle testing can be. But car air freshener testing doesn't really require that much of a testing. Okay, but for my product, because I'm trying to target a certain niche, I'm trying to target a certain category of buyers, so I want to make sure everything is done right. I want to make sure the testing is up to par. I want to make sure the testing is it's top notch, so there is no stone left unturned. I want to make sure everything is good, so that's why I'm going beyond. I've been testing this now for over 2 months. Testing a car freshener shouldn't take you a week or 2 weeks. Okay, it should be done quick, but because of the mode I'm using, the kind of product I'm making, I'm trying to make sure this is something that is solid. This is something that when you start using, you don't have trouble about any issues. You have a smooth transition. That's what I'm doing. So my testing is what I'm going to show you guys, how I tested this, and different method that I've used to fragrance my wood freshener. Fragrancing wood freshener is totally different from fragrancing cardstock or felt freshener. So all this testing have been done in the background, and I've been putting them in my car, driving them around, and seeing how long they can last, and determining. I put things down, I write things down, I calculate things, and I try to find a perfect formula to test this stuff, so that when it gets to you, the customer, or to other people who are going to buy this, they will see that okay, there is a lot of thought, there is a lot of effort put into this. Okay, because satisfying my customers is the priority for my business. Okay, because for us here, premium is standard. It's not about trying to give a second impression. We want to give the first perfect impression. So for us here, premium is standard. Okay, so enough said. So, and also we'll be talking about my business model. There are a lot of businesses out there, that are using the same model, but I want to try and tap into a new business model, and I'll be talking about that as well. And if you're selling candles, if you're selling soap, and you're selling any products you're selling, this might be interesting for you to watch, because I will show you a business model that I'm using, and I'm believing that it's going to be, worthwhile for me. All right, so the next one I'm going to talk about, the last thing I'll be talking about, will be my launch date. This product has been designed, been manufactured, and I have been talking to the manufacturers and other big players in the game. When I say big players, I mean my packaging suppliers, my shipping packaging supplier as well, my felt supplier, my product supplier and stuff like that. When I say product supplier, I mean my manufacturer now. Okay, so those are the big players I'm talking about. I'll be talking about, it's been taking like for us it's like a big family meeting sometimes, because I have to talk to this one, talk to this one, talk to that one, and then they have to coordinate themselves at the same time to talk to each other. And I've linked different suppliers and manufacturers together using the power of social media and stuff. And I've been putting them together and bringing them together. This one says, oh, I don't have this material to fit in this in this compartment. This one says, oh, I don't have this, but I have that. Can you tell this one to bring this? So it's kind of like everywhere, but I try to bring all of them together as a family, and then they collaborated together to produce my product. Okay, it's possible you can do that, and I'll be sharing with you guys how I did all of that. And my launch date, like I was talking about, is going to be coming up, and I'm going to share with you guys my launch date and my pre-order date and stuff like that. So guys, I'm excited about this. If you have any questions, let me know. I can't wait to share with you my journey to making my redolence car air freshener. I hope you are having a good day, and I hope you're having an exciting afternoon, morning, or evening whenever you're watching this. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't joined the Facebook group, please join the Facebook group, because that's where I have more pictures and more information about my car fresheners and other vital information that you would like to know. All right guys, till I see you next time, this is Chris signing out, ANC Candles and Car Air Freshener. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.